Drop that song there again.
Shout out to the Gully God Marvado. We're back in at it. You see me?
Drop it again.
Drop it again.
Man, them have to take a little break.
Gangsta.
Man, them have to take a little break, but we're back.
Yo.
Yeah, so what I was saying, yeah, we just have to find, because as a black man, bro, like, I'm tired of that anger shit, bro. All that being angry shit.
Right.
That shit don't do nothing for nobody, bro. Like therapy and love and, you know what I'm saying? Like puppies and that type of shit. That's really what it's about. And I understand that there's a lot of injustices and shit that's going on, but as black people, as I said, and nobody can tell me, you can't fucking tell me about growing up in the hood and the shit that I've seen, shit that I've done with niggas growing up. We do a lot of shit to bring a lot of shit to ourselves.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? And civil rights and all that shit was just the other day.
Right.
You understand? So it takes, yes, everybody else has to understand and change their mentality systematically. We're not talking about, because I don't really see color like that, so I can't say white people or shit like that. I'm talking about as a system.
Being angry, you can never perform great. That's in anything. If you think about it, if you're angry, you can't think.
Yeah, that's like,
and if that person can get you to be angry and take you out of the way of thinking, they are winning.
That's like boxing. We spar,
right. So if you angry,
shit, you can't get upset.
You cannot think correctly. That's with sports. That's with any sport. If you're angry as a quarterback, he's not going to be able to drop back in coverage. If he's angry and you have him trying to hit that winning three, he's angry, so he might not can't focus the correct way how to shoot this three, and it's going to be off. Baseball, if you're angry, you're not going to be able to study that 95-mile-per-hour ball that's coming towards you and focus on the ball. And you angry? No, you have to have a straight mind, go into a straight. But take that anger and learn from it and change from it. Like as black people, we are angry at so much stuff that's in the past.
That's a fact.
I can't be mad about. I'm sorry. I understand all the stuff that happened to us, all the stuff that's in our history, and all the stuff that's going on right now. Yes, but I'm still gonna wake up every morning with a positive mind thinking. When I see a cop, it's okay to be. He's not gonna mess up my day. A lot of y'all let people mess up your day because you're angry about something that you cannot control.
That's a big fact. And there's a quote that I saw that there's like X amount of 100,000. Nah, I'm sure it's more than that. But the gist of it is, if you got 400,000 seconds in a day, and someone takes 60 seconds from you, are you gonna look? If you convert that to dollars,
mm-hmm.
if you have $400,000,
mm-hmm.
are you gonna let someone that took $60 from you make you throw away the other 400,000?
No.
Exactly. So it kind of, you got to correlate it in that sense.
I'm going to take it as like this. McMill, when he got locked up for his probation, he had a 8, 9, 12-year probation for him riding dirt bikes, reckless driving, almost.
I used to get crazy on
right.
bikes.
But the lady gave him a 2-year sentence for reckless driving of dirt bikes. So people didn't get angry. They made moves and went to the right people and got him even though it took time, he got released, he got things overturned. If we start burning Philly down, it would have been a different outcome. I look at it like something like that. Find out a way to make the move correct. Because nobody turned up Philly. They just met with the right people. His lawyer met with the right people, filed the right piece of paper. Just make the right move. Sometimes it takes time. And sometimes we be frustrated because when you don't have time or you don't understand, the first thing is to become violent.
Yeah, I think that understanding, that comprehension that you're talking about, that's a major key in that. I mean, a lot of the times we don't take time to understand shit, and That's not just us as black people. That's us as people. Period. Like
Period.
as a human race, as a human culture, coexisting with people with different beliefs and different people have to understand that a lot of things, there's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
There's so many different ways to skin a cat. There's so many. I'll give you
Right.
an example. The brother Ocho Cinco, he did an interview, and he said something along the lines of he only purchases all his watches as replicas and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna play the clip, just you can get a little bit of it. So you can get a little bit of it and understand how I feel about it. I'm gonna play it for you right now.
And I got drafted. Obviously, my circle of friends was small. Being from Liberty City, those friends were dudes that were in the
Liberty City's in
street.
Miami. Shout
So
out
what
to
did
Ocho
they already
Cinco.
have?
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, they was already eating, so I was already around money. Watch how they maneuver. Obviously, I didn't spend that kind of way, but my grandfather was extremely cheap for some reason. And so those values and me watching him over the years.
Not really this much. This
For
is
some
not.
reason, it was
really
already
what I
in me.
care
So
much
once
about,
money
but
came,
it's this part right here.
I'm always preaching about being cheap with the jewelry and the watches. I know I talked to you before about never really buying anything real. Everything was always replica. Nothing was ever real. As far
Seriously?
as yeah, always. Like small example, people would always ask, even current athletes today, like, is it serious? Some of the stuff that I've seen documented, is it true that you bought everything replica and it wasn't real? I say, yeah, there was no point because the women have already done their Googles.
Yeah,
So there's really no need and there's nobody to impress. I can get the same, like
Right.
Hard Knocks, where I got my earrings from Claire's,
Yeah, I remember that.
with a black card. And the whole message was, I'm still
Played
rich,
with
I'm
a
still
black
me,
card.
I don't really need it. Who am I trying to impress?
Yeah,
Watches, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. What time is it real quick?
10 o'clock.
How much that cost?
Nothing.
Time is free, so why am I paying for it? What's the point? You already got money.
To impress people.
So my thing with that was,
Okay.
there's another side to that. When he said that he buys his earrings from Claire's, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you make it seem like every jewelry purchase, because jewelry can be an investment as well.
Right. I'm learning.
Like, so
True.
when you say things like time is free, when you purchase a watch, a timepiece from a company like Audemars Piguet or Patek Philippe or Rolex, and
Right.
these watches, there are very complex movements that you're paying
Right.
for. And you buy a complex movement watch, like the brands that I just stated, if they're factory pieces, they will almost always appreciate in value.
The value, you don't lose the value, right?
You
I'm
don't
learning.
you buying the right watches, and I'm not going to get into models and specifics, but those watches are almost always an investment.
Right.
And I didn't like even when he bought up jewelry and buying his earrings from Claire's, if you buy the right solitaire pieces at the right price,
Right.
right cut, right clarity, right color, those single gemstones are also investments if they're over a specific carat weight.
Definitely.
So when I see people that look like him, that look like me, he damn near looks like me. We're
Right.
both bald.
Very
we got
dark.
we got some muscle on us, whatever, we dark. And he's speaking to other people that look like us. That bothers me because that can be misleading into thinking that there's no value in these things and they're only a waste of money. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they're precious metals. As I said, they're movements. These are timepieces. So you're basically discrediting the whole market of watches and jewelry because you prefer not to spend your money on those things. And that's the type of things that bother me.
But I
Because he
think
seems like a very educated person.
he's very educated. Shout out to my SMC brother. He balled with me at Santa Monica.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
didn't even know
saying?
that. That's crazy.
Took the trip both when he went to Oregon. I took the trip to Oregon, and we go way back. But I think he really mean by it like most people coming in the league waste so much money on jewelry and all this to care for the next person. I'm learning to, yes, you can intake something just like you did, and that's how you got out of it. It's just like they said, we can read a book and you can read chapter 1. I read chapter 1, and your outer look of chapter 1 is different than mine. And the words is the same. I took it different. You took it different. But I think that's a good thing because we all different.
Yeah, and that's why we started this platform, because it's like there's so many different outlooks on things. Like there's so many different sides to a story or to a situation. There's so many different types of information to extract from something just like that. And someone else might watch it and they may, and this is what I want you motherfuckers to understand. Like, you see what I did there? I took something that was said, I dissected it, and I critiqued it in a very, what's the word I'm looking for? I critiqued it in a...
I don't know.
Long story short, I critiqued it in a manner that was conducive to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
There was no name calling.
Right.
There was no,
There's no shots at it. It's just your
very,
opinion.
You understand
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
It was classy. If you want to
liked
fucking talk to me, that's how you got to talk to me.
Definitely.
Talk to me
'Cause
like
I'm
that,
learning.
and then we could talk.
If
we not having a conversation like gentlemen, where we can fucking use words to describe a subject without calling names, and that's how we fucking talk. But
like I did, that's the first thing I did once I started getting money. Jewelry, watches. But I learned now, being older, hanging with my boy, I'm learning to invest in something that one day I might can say, you know what? I don't want that no more. Yeah. And take it right back in there and get what I pay for it. You have to just open your mind to it. Yes, do I need, if you can spend 60 to 50,000 on 2 or 3 watches and 10 years down the road, take that back, it's like a loan.
I just didn't, exactly. And I just didn't like, because he goes on to say.
But I didn't want to cut you off. But yes, if I spend 50 band on a watch, then I go back and they give me 30 for it. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And I just didn't like the use of verbiage when he goes and he says, like, oh, okay, well, time is free. It's like you're discrediting the value of fine timepieces. You get what I'm saying? It's like
right. I was just thinking when you said watches, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about that box Mayweather opened up with his watches. He had a box of like 4 watches and only like 5 or 6 is made in the world.
And that's what I'm saying.
And out of them 5 or 6, he was telling me they was like, yes, his watch collection, this watch is 200-something thousand at this time. So if it's 200-something, that's smart to me. Even though, yes, he have 4 or 5 watches right there that might cost over 200-something thousand each watch. And yes, he got 4 or 5. He only got 1 arm. You know what I'm saying? But he have kids. If he ever got any type of trouble of needed money, it's right there in front of him where he can invest that. And as far as like, hey, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I caught a case before. I needed 10 bands fast. I got 10 bands off my shoes.
Oh, so for real?
I got 10 bands. I needed 10 bands ASAP. Instead of going out there, I got a shoe collection, and them foams brought me 10 bands.
That's crazy.
Off shoes. So I can imagine what watches bring.
Yeah, I just didn't like that. As I said, the way he put the information out there, I think it was a little careless. And as I said, for someone that I deem to be somewhat educated, like I don't think
he very educated. But Ocho, you know what's the deal, man. You know. It's big right here, Mad love, baby.
Like
85.
It was just weird for me just watching that, because then now you're gonna have, because then when you go in the comments now, you see people saying, "Oh yeah, that's why," and the people that are agreeing with him don't have the fucking money to buy those timepieces.
Right. Anyway,
so exactly, so it's like it was just careless, but
it's just like you might know, like if you buy an old school, something really old school, and you keep it, like so that volume of that car. Goes up
1,000%. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
There's delicate intricacies in every industry.
Got you.
Where and that can be home. You can buy homes that you lose money on. You can buy homes that appreciate. You can buy cars that you lose money on. You can buy cars that appreciate. There's so many different intricacies to just that. But that's all I wanted to say on that. As I said, shout out to Ocho and everybody else that takes part in that I Am Athlete. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, that's dope. But what else? What else did you want to talk about, man?
Oh, well, we left off, on just being the knowledge that as with all this stuff that's going on with police brutality, killing us left and right, innocent people getting killed, we need to make a better outcome, move different. Sometimes we don't have to move loud to get attention.
Let me tell you something. I got a thing when I talk. You've noticed.
Yeah, you
me.
very low with it.
I'll be out in public. I'm looking for production. This nigga left again. We got the worst fucking producer ever. And not talking to you. And when I'm out, I do this thing, and you've seen me do it numerous times.
Right.
Where if everyone in the room is loud, I talk like this. It's almost like where you have to bring yourself in to hear what I'm saying. And most of the times when I do that, the whole room gets quiet.
And that goes for people too who never had attention.
Because they want it. And I had to learn that. Because I used to be
A lot of people that have
ignorant motherfucker when I was
no
younger.
attention. They like to be loud with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just think we need to move different.
Oh, speaking of loud, let me tell you a story. You want to laugh?
Come on.
All right. So I was out with a buddy of mine. He invited us to go out to a dinner.
Okay.
And production, never mind. We're good. So he invited us to go out to a dinner. And, you know, me, I hear dinner, food.
Right. I'm there.
Comida donde? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Where
definitely.
at? Like, what's up? So we go to Beverly Hills. And it's me and my lady. And it's him and his lady. So we get there. Valet. Warm evening.
Mm-hmm.
Just worked out. Did arms that day. So you know my shit is popping. Triceps is out. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders is popping. Everything is cool. You know? Glimmering teeth white. Feeling good. Feeling marvelous, my nigga. You understand?
Marvelous.
Especially in the Beverly Hills settings because
Oh yeah, they don't look like us.
you understand? So
Feels
you gotta
good.
you gotta come through. You gotta let
Feels
them know.
good.
Exactly. So upon doing that, we greet the host that invited us,
Mm-hmm.
the gentleman and his lady. And we give hugs. I'm a hugger.
Dap here, dap there. Let's go.
Dap here, dap there, shake hand. How's
Mhm.
everyone? How you doing? Smile, yes. Now, we are a course set. It's 4 of us. Me and my lady sit here. Him and his lady sit there. To the right of us,
Mm-hmm.
there's another course set.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes us in total an octuplet, maybe?
Okay.
Am I right? An octuplet? Maybe? Okay, cool. Let's roll with it. So it's 8 of us total. 2 of us here. And adjacent to our right, there's another,
For social distance, right?
allegedly.
Yes. Separate. Got you. That's why y'all was spread it out.
Allegedly.
All right.
So these individuals never once knowing that we are a sub guest of the original host, because I would say they're the main guests because they
Mhm.
were there when we got there.
Right.
We're the secondary guests, so therefore we're the sub guests.
Okay.
So they never once greeted or said hello or no formal, and that's fine. No worries. You know me, I don't look for friends. I don't even like people.
Mm-hmm.
I stay to myself, motherfuckers that I fuck with, you and everyone else that you know of. And I mind my business. My lady, we be chilling. So this motherfucker over there is the loudest. When I say the loudest, most obnoxious motherfucker in that section in this restaurant,
Right.
he just wants to be seen. He just wants to be heard. And I'm basically ignoring him. Like he's shouting over to our table, and it's like, 1, we're in Beverly Hills.
Right.
2, dare I act like that? You understand?
Right. Right.
Shit'll look crazy. And yeah, like some people just were not taught how to one, be respectful,
No.
how to act,
Right.
and just And as a man, seeing another man behave that way, when I see all your insecurities in such a small fragment of time,
Mm-hmm.
there's not much you can ever say to me that'll like redeem.
I feel you
You
on
get what
that.
I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
there's nothing you can say to me at that point to. It's like the guy that wants to be tough all the time. It's like,
And be soft inside.
well, yeah, that's why I'm soft on the outside. Like, I'm just a guy. Like, I
Right,
just
right,
like to
definitely.
chill, have fun. I don't give a fuck about being tough. Being tough never did nothing for
You
nobody.
know, a lot of people have a loud bark with no bite.
Listen, I'm just a guy. Put it that way. And I see guys and they just want to be macho and they want to be extra, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is the point of that? It's like, even at the gym, we have these conversations all the time. It's like, we're at the gym to work out, we're having fun, we're laughing, we're joking, and we have a little tribe of individuals
Definitely.
that we work out with, and we say hello to, and we have our tribe, then we have sub tribes, we have affiliate tribes. You know how it goes
Right.
in the gym, little
Every-
politics,
right.
but it's all good. And then you just got motherfuckers that just think they Arnold.
But you know, some people, I blame the women. Because it's girl.
Shit, talk
Because
to me.
half of the time, the women, pumps him up. Even from like to social media, my man is the loudest man in the room. You pumping him up, but you're not pumping him in the right way. So he has to show out. He want to be the loudest, and and that's the worst. To definitely get embarrassed in front of your lady. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you're the loudest in the whole restaurant and don't have no bark, no bite.
All right, this shit been PG for a minute. Who's fucking these niggas? All jokes aside, like what bitches is giving these niggas pussy? Because that shit don't make no sense.
You know what? That
And then
Louis-
y'all giving these niggas pussy,
It's
and
the
then when
Louis,
they,
it's the Louis Vuitton purse he bought. You know what I'm saying? These
Listen,
niggas is squares.
these bitches is giving these niggas pussy, bro. And then when they fuck up, airing them out after, and it's like, yo, you was
Right,
dealing with a clown
right,
nigga
from the clown,
before.
right.
Like, you dealing with a clown nigga for like a year, or a clown motherfucker for like 6 months, and now you want to talk about it?
Like this weekend, it was funny when we was down there in Beverly
Talking
Hills,
the mic, brother.
We was in
You about
Beverly
to lose
Hills.
the whole episode if you don't talk.
We was in Beverly Hills.
Mic.
and as men, if somebody don't have something, just like you run into your juryman, and your juryman say, "Look, I didn't finish a ring. The guy didn't show up today. I can give your ring back, or you can let me keep it and come back Monday." We don't pout. We don't throw fits. It's certain things, men, we don't do. We don't have mood swings.
Nigga was
That is
sassy.
women.
Nigga was
I don't
in there
care what
like,
nobody say, Geminis and all that stuff. They do. Listen, I don't care what your sign is. As for men, we don't have mood swings.
That
I'm the
nigga-
same person every day.
That nigga was in there like this.
Upset.
And
I talk to you later.
I never seen a nigga switch like that in my life.
I didn't even know
bro.
men's. What you do with your eyes? What girls do?
Oh, he was rolling his
Man,
eyes.
I'm trying to tell you, he definitely didn't have a father figure growing up.
Shout out to him though, man.
I'm just saying. I was just thinking about that.
And that's crazy. I didn't have a father growing up, bro. I grew up around my mom and my sister. I don't even know who my father is.
Right, but you know what? For a different show, our women, our mothers had to, especially a single mama, knew
That ain't only
I
it,
have to be-
forget. I'll tell
we
you
have
what
to.
it
We
is.
have to. When there's no father figure, the mother have to work overtime, and half of the time they trying their best to really do, but they not leading us to be a man. They just teaching us, trying their best how to be a man, because no woman can teach
We gonna get
us
there.
to be a man.
We gonna get there on the next segment. But for me, bro, growing up where I grew up, and not to give too much backstory, but I grew up in Brooklyn, as we know, and I spent some time in Baltimore. Let me tell you something. Consequences
Right,
will teach you a lot of shit. I've been
Right.
punched in my fucking mouth before.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've been, and that don't mean like, oh, somebody just walked up to me and hit me because I did something wrong. I've been in altercations where you got to put your hands up, and you got to fight, and whether you win or lose, you
Nobody
get
wins
hit
a
hard
fight.
enough. You ain't. So you start to learn to like just walk with grace and just avoid certain shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it humbles you. It
Right.
It gives
You're supposed
you
to walk different. As you grow, your walk change.
Listen, I've been walking. I ain't gonna lie. The other day I was trying to change my walk a little bit. I was working on my swag walk because I got this thing, bro. and I ain't gonna hold you. If you not, it's funny you just mentioned walk. I'm all over the place. I'm just gonna say this real fast. If you not a motherfucker that's in my circle,
Right.
if you not a nigga that I care about to a certain capacity, I can't let you out swag me, bro. In
I
no
heard that.
situation. You understand?
I feel that.
Because there's some niggas that you see them and they come through and, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they got all the attention.
They
and
trying.
like,
Swag comes.
Nah, nigga.
You can't build swag. It's in you.
I ain't gonna lie. I was fine tuning my shit the other day. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's how I look when
It's in you.
You know what I'm saying? I was fine tuning my walk because some niggas be trying. They be.
Nigga come out the gym sweating,
Yo, bro.
ashy. Swag. They see it already in you.
Let me tell you something. Some niggas be trying to really puff up their chest. So you just got.
That's why a lot of these square cats went to that EDD. They needed that money.
Man, I don't even talk
But with
about
buying
that.
all that bread and still don't have no swag. Come on.
Niggas, yo.
You can't buy swag. I don't care.
I
if
want
you,
to say
you
something
ladies need to
so
tell
bad.
these niggas to take that Gucci Louis back to the store because it's not helping. Because the nigga with the bands is gonna pull you anyway.
I want to say something about someone that I know, but I got to
No,
get
no.
permission first. It's not incriminating, but
Okay.
I just want to say something about an individual, but I got to get permission. We'll say that for next show. But
Definitely.
I mean, this is our second segment. I mean, production is doing stupid shit again, telling us that we got to wrap up and shit. So it's whatever.
Like wrap up some of this swag y'all think y'all got.
Yeah, listen, I'll let Big Tone tell it. But look, at the end of it all, this is our second segment. If there's things that, you know, you want Tone and myself to dive into and give our thoughts on, I mean, let us know.
Definitely.
We new to this. You
I'm
know,
the flyest big
don't-
nigga swag game. Come holler at me.
We don't.
I don't, you know.
He's still coming at y'all.
I'm
niggas.
coming at y'all.
I don't stand behind Mike's paws and I don't stand in front of cameras.
And I don't even need the designer stuff. I'll hit you with some stuff that y'all don't even know where it came from. I
Yo,
know
y'all
y'all
got
think
the
I'm
excuse,
conceited, but it's confidence. Believe that.
You got to excuse Big Toe. But look, we here. You know what I'm saying? We Unwritten, Unfiltered, Uncut, all of the above. And how much time we got? You sure?
We're almost checking out. Tip for the night.
Tip for the night.
Tip for the night. Remember this. Keep them nails clean.
Yo, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. My manicure lady, she's on
Them
point.
nails clean, fellas.
I've been slipping.
Ladies, stop talking to that. I know what y'all gonna say. He work hard. Listen,
Unless that
keep the
nigga's
nails
a
clean.
mechanic, I don't
Right.
wanna hear it.
working on them cars, or he's doing roofing and stuff like that. Keep them nails
Yeah,
clean.
write that down for next time. It's a lot of nasty niggas out
It's
there.
definitely, and these
Yo,
women,
why you going? I was about to throw on a tune.
we checking out.
I can't put on some music, bro, before I
Check
get
it out.
Here? Damn, you over there?
Man, this is a blessed day.
He going crazy. Nah, I gotta go with something from, you know me. I'm a '90s nigga, and I love my old school shit. So
We out. Listen.
Drop that song there again. Drop it again. Gangsta.
this is my shit. If I can have any profession in the world, I swear I'll be on this. Oh, listen.
Baby, when I'm alone with you, no one else exists but you. 'Cause you're the one for me. Every time that we're apart,
This nigga not paying attention to nothing.
always in my heart. And there you'll always be.
Take us out of here, production.